Could glitchy sounds like this be easily made with FL Studio stock plugins? Let's find out. The first step is generating a sound source. Let's grab a free X oscillator and select the noise shape. Now we need to sculpt the sound using a transient processor. Load up free instances and set them to the sharp shape and high attack low release. The next ones on the list are Fruity Effector and Fruity Squeeze. The Effector is a performance-oriented effect plugin. It comes equipped with a cool formant filter, labeled as Vox. The X parameter controls the vowel sound, and the Y parameter is the resonance size. Fruity Squeeze is a bit reducer. I want to go nearly all the way up on the square eyes parameter to get a sharper tone. Now set up an automation for the tempo and the X and Y parameters in the effector to have a wide range of sounds. Next up on the list is the multiband delay. The main goal is to have it set the filter to steep mode, scale all the way up, turn the 0.1 delay option, the feedback all the way up, and automate the morph parameter, which will result in a really glitchy wet wave of sound. Now start recording in an Edison. I like to do a few runs and switch between the filter modes live. We're going to use all of these recordings later down the line, so it's a good idea to save them somewhere. Now export it and load it up in new time. We want to add markers and speed them up and slow them down in random places, to get it sounding a bit more unstable and unpredictable. As a bonus, if we're lucky, we might even get more glitchiness, since new time is known for being a bit buggy. Run the recording through the original effect chain that we used for the free X oscillator to add some depth. Just remember to add a limiter before your Edison, because you don't really want to lose your eardrums. I think we could get some really cool glitchy one-shots from this one. Take the recording and run it through Granulizer. Random all the way up, no attack and just a bit of hold. Grain and wave spacing all the way up. Now go to Granulizer's piano roll and make a drum pattern. Experiment with the velocity of the notes and the pitch range. Let's add a transient processor to make it a bit punchier, and add two sends, one with a spring reverb fruity convolver, stretch all the way to the left. And one send with a chorus to make it sound a bit more metallic. Now go back to Granulizer, start recording and slowly change the parameters. Now let's just pick out the best sounding one-shots from the loop. And then do the same with all the recordings we made today. Here's what it sounds like in a more musical context. Now the great thing about having a large amount of chopped up recordings is that it's very easy to create impacts and transitions just by stacking the sounds and using fade-ins and outs. You can also feed the mixer chain and the automation combo any sound you want, and it will produce very interesting results, especially if you change the effects in the effector settings live. Now I'll be back in a second with a beat made using those glitchy sounds in the background. And there we have it. Now go out there, start glitching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.